and I am the Assistant District Wildlife Biologist in Ellensburg. So we're in the Yakima Canyon, and we are capturing bighorn sheep as part of a newly initiated study in agreement. It's the tri-state agreement with Oregon and Idaho, and we're capturing these sheep as an effort to better understand MOVI and its impact on our herd population. So this is a herd that had an infection a few years ago, and we saw high die-off, and so we want to better understand its impact and how we can manage it. So we're using an aerial team, and so they go out and they search out populations or groups of sheep. We don't use any drugs for these. The net guns allow to capture them safely. Once they're blindfolded and hobbled, the sheep usually remain super calm, and then that allows us not to use drugs, which actually decreases stress on the animal. After the aerial team captures them and they bring them in, so they sling them in on the long lines, they'll unclip them, they set them down very gently, and the first thing we want to do is check the temperature on the sheep to make sure that they're not overheated or under temperature, and so that's our first priority, is ensure the health of the animal at that state. Once we check that, then we begin processing. A key component to this study is being able to re-identify those individuals. So they're all being fit with GPS collars and ear tags that allow us to both visually ID them and then check their location from our computer. And also we could come out here and check in person. And so through that process, we're also taking nasal swabs and blood samples. Each of those provides a way of checking for MOVI. Once we know the animal's stable, we kind of move it out and we release it, and they go really easily, and so we make sure that we undo their hobbles, their eye masks are unclipped so that if they escape us at all, that will fall off, and we just kind of help them up onto their feet a little bit and they just take off. And the important thing about our strategy here is that we're returning those animals to the sub-herd in which we captured them,